Hello, my name is George, and in this video, we're going to compare Spectrum versus Verizon to see which internet provider is the better choice for you. We'll look at speed, pricing, availability, hidden fees, and customer satisfaction so you know exactly what you're signing up for. By the end of this video, you'll have a clear answer on which one makes the most sense for your home. Before we dive in, a quick note, some links in the description are affiliate links, which means I may earn a small commission if you make a purchase through them at no extra cost to you. Thank you so much for supporting my channel, and now let's get started. Which one is faster? If you care about speed, Verizon wins, no question. Verizon's fiber internet starts at 300 megabits per second and can reach up to 2.3 thousand megabits per second. That's more than twice as fast as Spectrum's fastest plan, which tops out at 1,000 megabits per second. But speed isn't just about big numbers. Fiber internet is also more reliable than cable, meaning your connection won't slow down as much during busy hours when everyone is online. Spectrum mainly offers cable internet, which is still fast but not as consistent as fiber. If you're using Spectrum at peak times, like in the evening when people are streaming and gaming, you might notice slower speeds. Verizon's fiber doesn't have this issue. But there's a catch. Verizon fiber isn't available everywhere. If you're in one of the areas where Verizon only offers its 5G home internet, your speed can range from 300 megabits to 1,000 megabits per second, depending on your location. It's decent, but not as reliable as fiber. The bottom line? Well, if Verizon fiber is available to you, it's the best choice. If not, Spectrum's cable internet is a solid choice. Which one is easier to get? Availability is a big deal when choosing an internet provider. It doesn't matter how fast Verizon's fiber is if you can't actually get it in your area. Spectrum has a huge coverage area. It's available in over 40 states, making it one of the most widespread internet providers in the US. Verizon, on the other hand, is mostly limited to the Northeast when it comes to fiber. If you're outside that area, your only option from Verizon will be 5G home internet, which is available wherever Verizon has cellular service. So if you live in a place with both Verizon and Spectrum, check which Verizon service is available. If you can get fiber, go for it. If only 5G home internet is available, Spectrum's cable internet might be the better choice since cable is usually more stable than fixed wireless. If you live in a rural area, chances are you're more likely to have Spectrum than Verizon. Spectrum's cable network covers a lot of smaller towns, while Verizon focuses more on cities. Which one costs less in the long run? Let's talk about pricing. At first glance, Spectrum looks cheaper. Its plans start at $25 per month for lower income households and around $60 per month for 500 megabits per second. Verizon's pricing starts at $49 for 300 megabits and it goes up to $109 for 2.3 thousand megabits per second. But here's the trick. Spectrum offers promo prices for the first year, which means your bill will go up later, sometimes by as much as $25 per month. Verizon, on the other hand, doesn't play those games. What you sign up for is what you'll keep paying, no surprises. Another thing to watch out for, extra fees. Verizon doesn't charge for equipment. The Wi-Fi router is included for free. Spectrum charges $10 per month for Wi-Fi unless you buy your own router. Installation costs, Verizon waives its $99 setup fee if you order online. Spectrum charges $60 for professional install or $25 for self-install. So while Spectrum looks cheaper up front, you might actually pay more in the long run once the promo prices end and extra fees add up. Do they make you sign a contract? Nope. Neither Verizon nor Spectrum requires a contract. That means you can cancel at any time without worrying about early termination fees. That's a huge plus, especially if you plan to move or switch providers in the future. Are there any data caps? And that's a no again. Both Verizon and Spectrum offer unlimited data, which means you won't be hit with overage fees if you use a lot of internet. That's great news for streamers, gamers, and people who work from home. Which one has better customer satisfaction? Let's be real, internet companies don't always have the best reputations when it comes to customer service. But if we look at ratings, Verizon comes out ahead. In customer satisfaction surveys, Verizon scores 3.9 out of 5, while Spectrum scores 3.7 out of 5. Verizon also gets higher ratings for reliability and speed. The biggest complaints about Spectrum? Price hikes after the first year and inconsistent speeds during peak hours. With Verizon, people generally feel like they get what they pay for. So if customer satisfaction matters to you, Verizon is the better bet. What if you want TV and internet together? If you're looking to bundle TV and internet, Spectrum has better traditional TV packages, while Verizon gives you more streaming perks. With Spectrum, bundling internet and TV can lock in lower prices for a longer time, sometimes up to 36 months. Verizon doesn't offer discounts for bundling, but they do throw in free Netflix and Max for a year with some of their plans. If you want regular cable TV, Spectrum makes more sense. If you prefer streaming services, Verizon gives you better extras. Final verdict: which one should you choose? So, which provider should you pick? It depends on where you live and what you need. If Verizon Fiber is available, choose Verizon. It's faster, more reliable, and doesn't come with surprise price hikes. If you only have access to Verizon's 5G home internet, it's not always better than Spectrum's cable internet. In that case, Spectrum might be the better option for a more stable connection. If you want the cheapest first-year price, Spectrum looks better upfront, but be ready for price hikes after 12 months. Overall, Verizon is the better deal if you can get fiber. It's faster, more reliable, and cheaper over time. But if Verizon Fiber isn't in your area, Spectrum is still a solid option. I hope this video was helpful. Thank you so much for watching. Till next time.